Welcome back to Rimworld. My name is Peckler, and the march of civilization continues ever onwards for our colony, despite the game's best attempts at stopping that from happening, so I'd like to keep that trend going. Yeah, I don't really have any plans for this video except giving the underground another poke and seeing what I can find down there. And see if I can get another Taunus or something like that. Who knows if that will actually happen. But I guess we can find out. And if you want to catch up on the series, there's a playlist in the cards where you can do exactly that. Well, looks like Muffled Calf 3 got nailed by a lightning strike. Well, looks like we had to prep for kidding the colony. Well, looks like we had a pretty unforgettable, fun pair of tunos. And in fact, it was so fun, I wonder wants to join Chip. Best at social, still level 11. You know what, sure, welcome aboard, Chip. Anything wrong with you? No. Great memory, too smart, delicate. Okay. Well, looks like the cave is finally going to collapse. So, let's rotate another one. Right over, I want to say, here. Well, that's a 2% bonus to the carrying capacity for Arcana, so that's great. Let's just run that one again, shall we? Well, looks like the people of Brainor are paying us a visit. And hey, this cave entrance is done. Alright, let's see now. Teleport Mary and Ruby are all going down there. And by Ruby, I mean Beerish. You three, get down there and go see what's inside. A lot of nothing, believe it or not. For now, anyways. So I guess it's time to dig out this map and see what there's actually inside. So I guess a massive tunnel this way. And a massive tunnel this way. Oh, looks like somebody got married. And yeah, it was Beerish and Marmor who got married. Well, we found a bit of a cave system. Not much of one, though. Well, we have a store of 71 from that patch of visitors, and a gift. 38 steel bone. Okay. Oh, Mary. Go back to your bedroom and have a good night rest in a proper bedroom. Okay, so you found another cave system. Still a whole lot of nothing. Except this ancient Tritus League cast it. Teleport, that's your job. Oh hey! And the occupant was immediately hostile. And downed. Okay, so there's a bow-toted verdant bow. Apparently that's a thing. So yeah, this is a cave system we found. Don't ask me why the robots can't go up the rope again to get out of the cave. Well, looks like we have an infestation to deal with. Oh. And the ancient danger. Well, that's not our problem. Although we should probably take him out anyways. Sorry, what happened to your main weapon? Alright, it probably got lost somewhere. Alrighty, lot. Go report for the front lines. Cause we got hostiles incoming. Fight them in the mines. Well, fight them by the mines. Just like that. Not in the mines, by the mines. So yeah, I think this is going pretty well for us. Well, Lewis was the only casualty, but that's because he's wounded. Lotus had bruise to the right shoulder. Okay. The rest of you are going to be in charge of clearing out the hives, so they don't spawn a new swarm to worry about. And of course we woke up the ancient danger. Go figure. We'll deal with them too. And well, something's going boom, so time to leave. Ruby dot tot, I think. Yeah. Definitely a couple of bruises on Ruby. So I guess it's just time to pop the eggs and deal with them too. And it's just gonna work something like that. Well, anyways, that's a hive dealt with. Well, looks like somebody had a birthday. Sorry. Asthma is a new condition they have to deal with. I think I can deal with the asthma. And the bad bat. I guess it's time for some, kidneys. I think the detoxifier variant. Well, the kidneys were produced, so, let's fix the asthma issue along with the bad bat. So let's just get out the, Omnibots for this one, along with hot tape. Well, looks like we're dealing with the heat wave now. So I hope the, air conditioning units are up to the task of dealing with that mess. Right, so the kidneys went in fine. Now it's on to the, spine. And the spine was successfully installed, so that's great. And that's a 3% bonus to the medical surgery success chance for Arcana, so that's great. Run that one again, please. Well, looks like we just lost that cave. Well, I think it's high time we get an actual proper hospital up and running. So that should be granite wall. And we're just gonna put it up here. And maybe shift it over. Well, I guess it's high time to toss the hospital bed onto the list of things to research. And Birish and Gray are in his social spot. I wonder why. Gray compared Birish to a dolphin. Okay. Oh well, in the meantime, we're going to be using some normal beds. Like this here granite bed. And that should do it for now. Yeah, changing my mind to 5 beds per side. Well, looks like the hospital is complete, and we have a drought. Well, complete for now. Well, that was a rather short and insulting speech from Mary, who was down a bit of a social spot with Birish. I wonder why. Mary directly insulted Birish's nephew's body. Okay. Alright, time to dig a new cave entrance while that's going on. I think I'll just plant it over here. Well, looks like we got some visitors from the people of Gringo. So that's nice. Well, looks like we have a shiny new pet knot now. Well, looks like a Simba has decided to win the Darwin Award. Back to the hallway of traps. Oh dear. Oh, Joven. And straight into the turrets. Well, we have a death from the visitors. 251 silver. Alright, let's go see what's inside the cave. Whole lot of nothing, I see. Because it's all the way up here. Still a whole lot of nothing. I think we just have to dig our way to the something. So that's what I'd rather be doing. And if you notice anything off with my voice for this clip, I think that's geology season. Well, we certainly found something. Mostly an extended cave system. Along with another ancient cryptosleep pod. Well, looks like we're going to be having another kid-eating colony soon from Birish. Well, looks like we found a little mini glow forest. And of course, Stellacourt just went to bed in the underground. Go back to the cave entrance and get to a natural bed, please, Stellacourt. And now it's Starry's turn to do that. It's that thing. Well, it's Joven's turn to sleep on the floor of the cave. Go back to the base for a natural bed, Joven. Right, Lewis and, Holmes, you're going down there to go see what's inside that crate. And Ruby goes off on a confusion watch. Alzheimer's was the reason. Okay, go open that ancient crystal sleep pod. Somebody. Holmes. And of course, it's another hostile, opponent. How lovely. And they're already dealt with. Alright. Oh well, it's free medical XP for, Lewis. Holmes can just go back to the base. And let's see if I can take the prisoner, with us. Lewis. Survey says no. That's a bummer. Oh well. It is what it is. We're gonna take the pump shotgun, though. Well, what do you know? The, ancient crystal sleep, pod person came up the ladder. Furious. Uppity hoppity. Actually, not furious. Hums. Uppity hoppity. Yoink! Actually, what else is wrong with the outside of the left arm? Oh, hey, right foot has a pump shotgun wound. Nothing else. Misogynist, that's the only trait. Incapable of intellectual and artistic. Pretty high social stats, though. And still level 11. Single passion. Animals is at level 10 with another single passion. Construction 4 with single passion. Mainly 4 with a single passion. And shooting is the only other single passion still. At level 6. Well, as for a new potential friend here, convert. Well, Joven is off on a sad wonder. The file straw is genetic pessimism, so there's literally nothing I can do for you there, Joven, or was on a sad wonder. Mary, on the other hand, what's off on the days? The file straw was tired. Well, we have some visitors from the Illuminati, and the Dunbar has awoken. That's kind of an issue, especially with what happened to, Marian. So I guess we're just trying to stop the Dunbar from being an issue. And of course we did a raid. Why wouldn't we be raided right now? Everybody go back to Area 1, and robots, same thing with you. Area 1. Oh, it's one of those, wait around and then, attack. So, they're going to go straight through the hallway of traps, so that's good news for me. And thankfully, there's no, Doomsday rocket launchers, so that's great. But just to be safe, I'm gonna just start shelling the, raiders. Just so I don't have any instances of any, particularly not so bright gas, just walking out straight into the raiders. That would not be good. So let's just, poke the raiders with a stick. And by a stick, I mean the artillery. And just pass out everybody's mortar orders. I bet something like this. Anyways, I'm gonna target this troop first, and open fire. Well, that got some of them. Alright, they're attacking now. How about poking this troop with this, big stick? Okay, my artillery. Alright, they don't need it. Go back to whatever you were doing, prior to that. Anyways, first batch of raiders has gotten the memo. And it's time for, the second batch of raiders to get the memo. By going through the hallway of traps. No, no, there's, stupid, gas. Nice job, you goober. Ay, 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 ay. Anyways, thanks to that, or on it, gas, well, let's just say we have to deal with this now. All colonists, report to the front lines. We got hostiles incoming. Because one particularly bright guest decided to open the door. Never mind. We still need to save the, gas. Stabilize. And then rescue. I said stabilize. And then rescue. Sorry. Just deal with the, last raider. And yeah, the raiders are just walking straight into the, mines, so that's great. And yep, that test is gonna be just fine, in case you're wondering. Just a bunch of burns and bruise from a chain shotgun and bruise from an auto pistol on the left leg, along with the gunshot wound. No more left thumb for, Ashley here, though. Well, Bowman is in labor now. Got it for childbirth. Right, I'm just doing, I guess it made sense for Otto to be the, doctor for this one. Since, Otto is also, her husband. Yep, that's fine. Well, Dunbar wants revenge. Mari. Time for you to run. Hopefully back to the colony. Because I don't want you going down like, Marian did. I think you, got a little bit too fast for the Dunbar and we had a said childbirth. Let's make sure to name the baby properly this time. Jacob, you know what? Sure, that's fine. Well, sorry, since you're the closest villager, you get to help Mary out with that Dunbar. Is she annoyed? And that takes care of that. So somebody go finish that off, Mary. Well, on that note, I think this is a pretty good stopping point for this video, so like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video and its playlist. All over social media for to help out the channel and the algorithm for free. And if you want to support the channel financially, there's a link to my Ko-Fi in the description below where you can do exactly that for as little as $1 a month. Along with some other bonus links that are greatly appreciated if you decide to go through them. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, so stay tuned for that one. Bye.